Yeah, we already have the husband. Look at us in our slaying. Oh, he's still. He's not. Oh, he's not. Okay, he's kinda. He's like giving us a sideways awkward glance. He's at least standing near me. So that's all that matters. So if I remember, it's by the pawn shop. Well, I looked it up. It said it was by the pawn shop. Also, I realized that you could sell shit here.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Right for that sweet,
one bottle
sweet cash money.
Cents. Your bottles clunk into the
fuck,
machine.
420, nice.
With a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Fuck
You're
yeah.
100% sure you got special Hobocop money for that tier. At least
Hell
100%
yeah, Hobocop.
extra tier money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie.
Oh, Hobocop for the win. Hobocop for the win. We are the Hobocop. We slaying and we hoboing. Oh yeah, we should also see if we can pay for our next night stay while we're here.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real?
Oh, that's so expensive, sir. That's a ripoff.
Why are you wasting my time?
That's a ripoff. 20 buckaroonies? I only have 16 buckaroonies. That's such a ripoff. That's such a ripoff. I can't believe they would deny this sweet, beautiful boy who slays. Access to a cheap night stay. Like, look at me. I am serving and I am slaying. And also looking for the pawn shop. And also trying to remember where it is. But ye see a Kenobi enjoy the bowling adventures. And we will continue to slay in your absence, so don't you worry. We will always be slaying. Alright, I'll check the map. Image ledger. Does it say where? It's Titus. Nope. Okay, so there's the store. And then I don't think it's through here. Kim, help, I'm lost. Was it like... Oh, was it? Oh, it must have been down here. I think it was down here. Yeah. There we go.
A couple of indicators
there we
are
go.
missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. You grab the handle
Nice.
and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Good shit.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked. Not with
I'm
everything
gonna
that's
get
going
so sidetracked. Kim, do you even
Focus
know me?
on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task, Jane.
Kim, do you even know me? You know, we have to find husbands. We have to find husbands. That is our mission. Husbands. Oh, Night Queen just... Yeah, nice. I love how the game is trying so hard to play its music, and I'm just like, no. Beatbox. Alright, radio. The game is trying so hard to play its funky, funky jams. And I'm like, no. I'm playing my funky, funky jams. Alright, so there's a breaker box. Oh, hold on. There's money on the floor, and I'm very poor. Come on, Kim. There's a few cents on the ground. Man, I still can't believe the hotel costs 20 buckaroonies. We're too hobo for that. I don't want Kim to sell anything else. Someone's broken down the fence. I don't think Kim wants to share a bed with us yet. We tried to get into his room the other night and he wouldn't let us. Bottle trade of all its booze is frozen on the ice. He wouldn't let us inside. It was so sad. Oh, we got a fuel canister.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water.
Maybe if we
slowly
beg
sinking into
hard
the
enough,
insulin
Kim will let
ocean.
us
Only the cabin top,
stay with
rear
him.
wheels, and the engine remain visible.
Maybe if we get on our hands and knees and show him how much we slay.
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks.
This is where the trucks and the plaza were leading to.
It appears to be so.
The lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes as he inspects the wreckage. Nah, we got time for traffic hooliganism.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
Fuck yeah, traffic hooligan.
You get a sudden sinking
Maybe it'll be
feeling.
our husband, the
Stomach
one of
acid
the
comes up
husbands.
as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Yeah, hooligan husband. Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
I'm a specialist.
A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
What's the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Fuck yeah, free food. Free fish food. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Well, looks like Jacob what kind of last name? What journey came to an abrupt end here?
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Kim is like, I'm not putting up with this. Alright, enough gloating.
Yes, quite.
The lieutenant seems to be inspecting you more closely than the motor carriage. Inspecting this outfit? What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Sit on the swing. Together.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the
Together!
world around you becomes very silent.
We're together!
The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Oh, we're so dramatic. We're so dramatic. Come on. We're so dramatic.
The tune
Yeah.
in your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness.
That's our drama queen.
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Oh.
Then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill.
Oh. We're so fucking cute.
The wind blows.
We're so
in the
cute.
distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument
We're so
over a bag
cute.
of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a
Oh,
timepiece.
we're so cute.
30 minutes have passed.
So was your... which one? I don't want to be rude. This one also seems kind of rude. The tide sure is taking its sweet time.
I believe it's following a pattern set millions of years ago by cosmic forces. But I suppose it could move quicker, yes?
This is like the least rude option.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Do you think I'll ever find my gun?
God, I hope so.
The lieutenant's expression suddenly turns very serious. Yeah, we're still looking for our gun. It's fine. Listen, we've really let ourselves go. I'm not sure he would pick this one. Oh, this is the more sad option. Here we go. I don't think I'm ever gonna find my gun. The world is so big and my gun is so small.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Our poor little gun. Can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you
Oh.
haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Listen, Kim, I'm not very good with vehicles. His eyes turned to you.
Yes. Why haven't you?
Because I was looking at our husband.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
I like to imagine Kim just really wanted to amuse us and sit with us. Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
I hate guessing. District something, a precinct, something municipal. Rub your temples, you're getting a horrible headache. We can't. We don't have many brain cells.
A precinct. Yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41.
Wait, was this
Your
our
precinct.
car? Did we crash our car? Is this our doing? Did we fuck up?
A massive pit opens up in your
Did
stomach,
we?
and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Is this?
No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes.
Oh,
Looks
there
like you
goes our
drove your police
morale.
motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
No. Did Kim know this whole time and he was just humoring us? Oh no, Kim knew this whole time and he was just humoring us, wasn't he? I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
I can't believe we've done
You'd
this.
be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle.
But I only have
It would be cheaper
$17,
to buy a new one.
and 20 of those is gonna have to go to our room for the night.
Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real.
Oh,
But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new
Oh.
machine than try to refurbish this.
only 39,980 more dollars to go. I couldn't even pay a hostel bill.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
Oh no. Can we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
At least he's being gentle with us. They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Oh, he's trying to cheer us up. He's trying to cheer us up. I love him. I don't think we were in pursuit of anyone. I think we were just drunk and crashed the car. Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
We are the traffic hooligan. We were the traffic hooligan this whole time. Our badge! Is that our badge? We got our badge! We got our badge! It's been 84 million years! And this nice outfit, but I mean, we're already slaying. And then we got fuel canister, and then we got our badge!
A police badge on
We
which
got
you
our
see
badge.
the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
We got our badge!
At least something good came out of all this.
Lieutenant glances at the badge in your hands.
Encased between 2 durable
We got our
plastic sheets
badge.
is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Let's look at our gorgeous face.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
Suggestion is trying very nice to let me down easy that a new photo would not look that nice. I mean, have you seen us in the lower left-hand corner?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking, why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it did on you.
That's rude.
It looks like you had quite the charming face way back then. Your hair is brown and slightly curly. Your eyes seem more clear somehow.
Man, we really fell off in these 10 years.
Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a
We
shining
really let
water.
ourselves go. Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Wait, what kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
You know, at least we weren't called Undying or Ironhide. That would have been way worse. Harrier Dubois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
Like, imagine, like, Kim already thinks we're a little bit wonky, right? Imagine when we first met, we introduced ourselves as Ironhide or Undying. I think Kim would have just left us. I think he would have just left.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Also, fuck yeah, we've never heard him call us officer. It's only been detective, which means he really likes us.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Which means
You
he
see
really,
lines
really
of
likes
information.
us. Rank.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What is Lieutenant Double Yafrater?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
Yeah, but what's doubling a freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Freighter.
Honestly, that's probably for the best. Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect.
I think we'd be a very bad captain.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's another French word? Decomta.
Decomptage is the hierarchical
Did I get that
system
right?
employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks? And not in a kinky way.
Kinks like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
How? If anything, Kim should be our superior. Have you looked at us? Have you seen us? I'm kind of curious. So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior.
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Oh, we're superior in fashion. We slay.
It matters more than driving
We
your motor
slay.
carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
I love him. I love our husband.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
Oh, he likes us now. I love him. I love our boy. Our husbando.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads.
Yeah, empathy. We're not gonna spoil it. We're gonna be best buds forever. We'll even be Sunday friends.
That's just the serial
We'll even
number.
be Sunday
Revachol,
friends.
Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Date of issue.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
I don't think 4 months ago we were doing very well if we ended up like this 4 months later.
The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
I think we were falling apart a while before then.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
The 41st is what?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
Man, were we just so overworked we accepted electrochemistry into our heart, and then everything went downhill from there.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva.
Listen, the people at my precinct were rude to me. They made fun of me and laughed.
he knew all those people, although
They were
not from
very
the station.
mean.
They must be big.
They were very rude. They made fun of us.
And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him. Ask yourself.
Authority, come on, man.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. Mazovian socio-economics.
Oh, we became communist. Fuck yeah.
0.000% of communism has been built.
There's no communism.
Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad.
That's me,
He is
sad little
starting
meow
to
meow.
suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Fuck yeah, communism. Communism. Let's go. We're the last communist, and we're too sad. Story of my life. Alright, footprints in the snow. So we just crashed our car and then hobbled away like the sad little meow meow we are. Like the sad little meow meow we are. Alright, so there's a boat. Oh, there's quick travel? I didn't even know that there was quick travel. We've played 20 plus hours. Hello.
Hi, officer.
And when a raincoat stands on the quay, considering overturned boat, a sword and a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Hopefully we won't accidentally annoy her with pointless questions. Like we have with every other character.
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
Oh, so that's why it's called Elizabeth. I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Don't worry about it.
Ask
With
her
your
about the
facts
cool sword.
and logic.
Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Does it come with the story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
You know what? It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Yeah. Have you seen us? Have you seen us? I think we definitely do. So I don't want more women to arm themselves if it's so effective.
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
Man, right off the bat,
That does
Too
not
real.
go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
are you sure? Behold, point to the expression on your face. Her eyes meet yours, and suddenly she starts laughing. It's horrors, as if she hasn't laughed in a while. We're such a goober.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
You know, we'll let her keep the sword. We don't want to steal the sword like we stole that how we almost stole that poor man's sandwich. So we're all the men now.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up
Another
marrying.
husband quest. Where's your husband?
Gone.
He disappeared. Sounds like a missing person.
It absolutely does not. We are not going to look for him.
But Kim, we gotta find the husband.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the
Oh.
waves.
Oh,
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
well, at least we found a husband. Not alive, but
She really
husband
likes those muscles, though.
found.
It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Good job. The husband hunter has found a husband. Oh no, that's depressing. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where two little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another.
No.
Better, drunk.
No.
Ask her. Both of you
No.
could need some action.
No electrochemistry. No. 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 Good. I'm glad that it's a 3%. Is that your bow?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days. Catch a snowflake in your palm.
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
At least Kim knows what's going on.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails.
Man, I cannot believe that this is an option. Fucking electrochemistry. What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Suggestion being a little sassy fuck. This is what's called a conversation. Do you know what a conversation? Do you know how to converse? Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
A mine.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost
Fuck
cargo
yeah,
in
sea
general.
drugs.
Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Even better than floor drugs. Drugs. I need info on this. Major.
Don't have any. Those get cleaned out so fast even the local bums can only stand by and watch with watery mouths. Always by strangers too. Union folk don't stand this kind of stuff around here.
Man, I wanted some sea drugs.
You could use a hit right about now. Any hit, really. Feel that itch in your hands? The stiffness in your neck? That strange restlessness in your bones?
Silence electrochemistry. He just wanted to be friends, Nani. He didn't want you to leave. He wanted to be friends. So you're trapped there forever and can no longer escape. Fated to perish once again in the red storm of death and destruction. He just wanted to be friends. He just wanted to be friends. He just wanted to trap you in the dead end. Forever. I mean, he just wanted you to see the infinite dumpster glitch again. He just wanted to grace you with the beauty that is after dying a very horrible death. You get to see the infinite dumpster glitch. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Husbands. Husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either.
Oh no, not me. A different one.
Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
I mean, the husband could be for me, but I'm looking for him and his wife.
Wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
Other husband.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to find.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard of those.
Two old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Are they husband? Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
Just husband.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Alright, we're not doing this. We'll just go. Husband. Alright, we have more information on our missing husbands. So now we just need to find. Alright, door lock. Can't see into the house. Alright, wedding stone. We are on a mission for our husband. Multiple. Alright, cinder blocks. Pants. With these pants, I don't think these pants would look better though than our pants. No, these are kind of boring pants. We're wearing our slaying pants right now. We're wearing our slaying pants. We're slaying right now.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Nah. Are these husbands? Also, there's cash money, but also husbands. Oh, it's making us go the long way, it looks like. We need to find our husbands. Alright, construction material. There's a lot of stuff to look around here. Street sign. Flower trough. Secret. Secret. A whole flock of husbands and our beatbox.
Hello, mister.
A young girl, maybe barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity. Yeah, I know, I have an interesting outfit.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Oh, is she the armored glove? I heard there's a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
We aren't narcs, kid. We're just the police. And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last two words carefully.
Oh.
She doesn't even understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Oh, I'm sure it's a great sandcastle. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna talk to you again in a minute. Let's go grab the gloves before I forget immediately what she said. Alright, let's find the sandcastle before we immediately forget.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast
Exactly, that's why we had to find the
catacomb network.
sandcastle. Shiny object.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed.
Nice.
Collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Oh, we're being such good policemen.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Oh, fuck yeah. Nice. We're doing so many tasks. We just need to find our husbands. Exactly, not gaslighting poor women. Alright, let's finish our conversation with her.
Hello, mister.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yeah, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
What's that? Point at the stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling. Oh, there is just a taxidermied bird on the ceiling.
It's a grouse.
She helps, smiling broadly.
You might be able to get on God's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
And then will he give us a discount? Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure, just go and get it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
Maybe he'll give us a discount.
All right. You just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
All right,
Bye.
let's do that. Yeah. Then
Hello,
maybe he won't
mister.
charge us an arm and a leg. What's that toy thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like,
She holds up the fuzzy beast. She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
You know, I can relate. Our boy Harry can relate to Lambie. I think our boy can relate. Pleased to meet you, Lambie.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
We're just like Lambie.
Bye.
Oh, we're getting so much productive stuff done. Oh, we're getting so many things done. Alright, then we gotta take the stuffed burb. And a child that's actually
A
nice.
scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
Not like
He
those
can't be more than
asshole
5
children
years old.
in the main town.
The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Is little Lily your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Guys are kind of creepy. You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mom.
Explains the other one, tongue still lolling out of his mouth. I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well.
Are they making fun of me?
Stone kicking isn't even of very high caliber. Anyone can do that.
Fuck them kids. You guys look identical.
The stone kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Are these twins okay? Are they okay? Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
Are they okay?
The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
I don't understand children.
You're bad with kids.
The lieutenant marks with evident glee. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone is.
Yeah.
How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
All right, we're see ya, children. Yeah, I don't know how to interact with kids to save my life. They're like a completely different species. Whenever I used to visit my family that has a lot of kids in Ohio, I didn't know how to act. I just didn't know how to be a normal human around small children. Right? Interacting with kids is a mystery. No one knows how to do it. Secret? More cash money! Alright, we're very close to be able to afford another night. What, kick drum pulls? But yeah, interacting with kids challenge? Nah. Impossible.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Oh, I don't know if we want to put in a random number and waste our money. We can't even afford our hotel stay for the night. But I mean, maybe someone will answer.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
Yes.
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Hello?
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre?
The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. No, abort. We don't want to torture this poor woman.
Say you're not Pierre. That seems like a better idea. You don't know why.
No, this isn't Pierre.
Do you have any news about Pierre?
Another missing husband? Who is Pierre?
He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me.
Missing
at the
husband?
Fine young man. But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow.
Well, we solved another
Let me
husband
say
case
what
if he's
you did to
dead.
our country.
That means the case is solved. I guess I can lead with police. But we're too fancy. You know, let's be honest with this poor woman. We have to solve this crisis. We have to solve the crisis before all the husbands go extinct. I'm not a salesman, I was just calling a random number and you somehow ran with it.
This is because we are bred to be leaders. I can hear the common or mixed background from your
We need to
voice.
find these husbands before they all go extinct.
I just so wanted it to be Pierre. Have a pleasant evening, prankster.
Disconnect tone.
Can we just keep doing this? Was this a different number? This is 0524. Yeah, we could just keep... we could just keep
Calling.
doing this.
Still calling. Game? Seriously?
Yes.
Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
I know we have to pay for our room for the night, but it's much more fun to dial random numbers. Apologies, Kim. Please let me stay with you tonight.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Gerard, what a douche name. Change it. Change your name.
What are you, like 5?
A woman's voice shouts something in the background, and when Gerard speaks up again, his voice is hushed.
Thanks for calling, asshole.
Phone hanging
You're
up.
welcome.
Disconnect tone. Calling,
How long can we keep doing this?
calling, calling. Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly hysterical.
I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Okay, we don't want to put this guy in lots of trouble. And we don't want to put this guy in more trouble. We're already having a husband crisis. Oh, but then he might die, and we're already at a husband shortage, right? We already have a husband shortage. We can't lose another husband. And if the guy doesn't get it to his drug dealer forever or whoever, then he might die. So let's see if we can help him, maybe. Maybe I can help you. I'm a police officer.
The phone gets hanged up fast as lightning. All you hear is a little shuffle of nylon as the hand moves on the other end. Disconnect tone.
A single lets you know the lieutenant is ready to move on now. Sorry, kid.
Calling.
I'm tired.
A man answers fast this time. His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear typing in the background.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
You know, man, I'm tired too.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no, 2 months, I could regenerate my brain. Fucking liberalism.
Man, are we calling Alan Wake? Are we calling the dark place?
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not
Sorry, I
hear
couldn't
the
help you,
customary
man.
disconnect tone. Just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Sorry, cop. Sorry, cop. Yeah.
Close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial.
Yeah.
Then pull down on the number. Then move one up and repeat the motion twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Keep going. Keep going.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep going.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling.
Keep going.
Yes. 451.
Holy shit, this is a long number.
67451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
Finish it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection. An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. A distant network of phones. Calling. Calling in the night.
Someone pick up.
The saddest sound in the world.
No one picked up. It was just depression.
Calling still.
Nope. Come on.
Ringing by the bedside of a dark but capacious apartment
Pick
with long
up.
windows. You know this to be true.
Pick up.
The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
Kim.
The lieutenant is too far away to hear.
Kim.
The sea wind blows.
Kim. Long windows. How do I know that?
You just do. And you know it is going to hurt.
Keep going.
Calling, 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 calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths.
We're about to have a
woman's
crisis.
voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? She hums, her voice warm from sleep.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Dora. Who is this? The connection is bad.
Dora. The name feels like a gift.
Is that our
gift that
wife?
was meant for you to make it possible to live and fight. In the distorted distance, you hear someone turning next
And
to her.
she has a new husband.
Bed springs rattle.
And she has a husband that is not me.
Don't react. Whatever you do, don't react to that last thing.
Oh, the temptation. We're just really good at making husbands go missing. Fuck it.
No answer.
Fuck it.
You're not sure, but you think you hear a man's voice in the background. It's covered in pain and white noise.
And what is it, Avo? As we put our boy Harry Dubois through a big old crisis. What? What? Man, why are we losing so many good people this year? And also last year. Man. Man. Oof. We are literally losing so many legends. And I'm just like, why? Why? Oof. Oof. Yeah, those are extremely shitty because you don't really know, right? It's not something you can really predict. Just one moment that you're there and then the next moment you're not. Oof. Oof. Man. Lived an absolute legend. Though, at least. But man, fuck health issues. Fuck health issues taking away these amazing people who don't deserve to be gone so soon. Fuck it. I mean, you couldn't have known, right? There's no way you could have known. We were just memeing about how shows go on a long time. Right? Literally, since it was literally just publicly announced today. And how we were just memeing about how shows like Dragon Ball and One Piece just go on forever. It's bad timing, but no reason to feel bad because it's not like any of us could have known we were just memeing about shows lasting a long time. But man, I don't know if DBZ is still being written, right? But here's hoping they can get like a good ending that respects the creator's wishes. hopefully, maybe they still have some of his storyboards or something. And if not, still went on an absolute fucking baller legend. Still created literally the most insane, wild manga anime to ever exist. He will be in the manga Hall of Fame. I know that's not an actual thing, but in our hearts. I mean, honestly, that's for the best. That might also be for the best. So it can't be like a yeah, we'll make one. We'll make one. We'll make one. Cause yeah, it would suck if it was like a SpongeBob situation, right? Cause I know that he died, right? And then Nickelodeon just went completely against his wishes and they keep milking SpongeBob forever and ever and ever. Right? So at least out of respect, they'll stop for him. And exactly, mangaka trading cards will make a manga Hall of Fame. We'll make one. Long live the guy who made over 9,000. The most classic, recognizable meme to ever exist. And at least they're not being rude like fucking Nickelodeon and making a bunch of spin-offs. Cause yeah, the poor Steven, he was like, I don't want any spin-offs, right? I want 0 spin-offs. And then right when he was no longer here, Nickelodeon was like, spin-offs? And I'm like, fuck you. And I'm like, fuck you in particular, Nickelodeon. But yeah, at least, like, as shitty as the work culture is in Japan, right? At least there's still that level of respect there that they won't be milking it forever and ever and ever. Which is really good at least. But man, gone too soon. All my homies hate brain clots. 0 out of 10. But when in doubt, sometimes we just need to talk to our wife, who is no longer our wife because she's sleeping with somebody else, but that's okay because we have a husband.
No. It's you, isn't it? It's you.
Is this really the only way to proceed? This seems kind of silly. Is this the only way to proceed? Alright. I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead. True, but that's too sad. That's too sad. We're sorry, sad meow meow. But that's too sad, sorry, little meow meow.
You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
Oh, ouch. 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 I'm not drunk or high, I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
There's silence. It's heavy as tin. The white noise howls.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she's looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
Oh, we're just ruining women's lives. We don't want to push the person sleeping next to her. I don't want to make it about myself either. And I don't want to be like, do you want to party? That's rude. That's rude. We're having a moment. We'll ask where she is. Where are you? You sound like you're in another world.
I'm in my rover, sleeping.
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me.
What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
Ooh. Oof, and we have no Heelys. We have no Heelys. We have 0 Heelys.
This is bad. You feel your right
Oh
hand
no,
on the
are we gonna
headset
die?
throbbing with pain.
This should be an innocent enough question, right? Where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
Where?
The academy, where I work.
This one's funny. But I'm kind of curious. My job is sad and terrible. It has dead bodies in it.
No response.
Oh no.
Only a sigh. The connection crackles.
Oh
like burning
no. Oh no. My head hurts. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh no. Please stop. Please, let's just hang up.
Is there someone there with you?
Yes.
I'm glad we don't go deeper into that. But I don't like any of these last remaining answers, so we're just gonna hang up.
Your hand isn't moving. The headset hisses in your ear with evil sadness.
I want to hang up.
Your hand isn't moving.
I want to hang up.
The headset.
I want to
hand
hang up.
Isn't moving. Your hand isn't moving. The headset hisses.
I
in your
want
ear
to. All right.
With evil sadness.
I guess we have to go through all the questions then. Well, this one seems less bad than the first one. So we'll go with this one. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man.
She does not answer anymore.
Can you help me solve it? I need to solve it. They won't take me back if I don't.
Harry.
Oh, not the disappointed Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Alright, I don't think we need to dial the long number again. I think we can leave. Kim, I need a hug. Kim, can you give me a... Excuse me? Sure. Did I crash it? Oh, well. We need to put stuff into logic, so we'll hold off. I was so sad I bugged out the video game. We were so sad and we just wanted Kim. That we broke the we denied. She denied us so hard. That we encountered a bug report. Is there anything around here? Nah, just bars on the windows. Alright, there's stuff over there, so let's head up over here. Man. She denied us and made us feel so bad because we definitely deserved it. Money! To make up for all of the money we spent feeling sad. Also, we should spend... I know we need to actually spend some stuff into authority in order to help us with the whole... There we go. There we go. Even my mic was like, no. Sad. Alright, I need to refix my PNG bab again. There we go. There we go. Even my mic was like, sadness. Even my mic was feeling sad about its life choices. Alright, we can put something into logic to get that Kim dialogue tree. And let's put something into authority as well. Nice. And then you. Alright, Kim, talk to me.
Yes?
42%. Did it? I'm gonna be so sad if another famous person died. Are we that cursed? Oh, I heard about the rooster teeth. That's not okay. That's not new news to me. It sucks. It really, really sucks. But yeah, I also heard about it. I'm glad that it's no one dying. But yeah, it's been over the YouTube. Yeah, fuck Warner Bros. First, that one movie is getting scrapped after being completely finished because for a tax write-off for some reason, which is very fucked. So like a movie isn't getting released. Man, fuck. And now, yeah, Coyote versus ACME. Fuck Warner Bros. Fuck Warner Bros. Let's roll.
You pick
No.
over what's left of your frontal cortex, but no compelling explanations emerge.
Alright, see you, kid. Maybe through the power of fucking Warner Bros. It would have let me win, but no. Oh, what are these sunglasses? Fuck Warner Bros. We have regular glasses. They're not they're regular, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Let's do some Heelys. We don't have any health Heelys. Unfortunately. But more cash money, we're so close to be able to afford the night. And maybe we'll get a discount. Maybe we'll get a discount. Oh no.
It's awful and familiar.
Hold on, that is awful.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness.
Did we kill another husband?
Only death smells like that.
Is there another husband who
Something
died?
cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Kim? Did we kill another husband?
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Yeah, we can't become husband or we'll die.
Eyes up, detective. Something's not right here.
Are you a husband? Hold on, I'm gonna look through the trash.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Food?
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads, Shish Kebab Revachol.
Oh fuck yeah, shish kebab revachol.
It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
About the cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads...
Man, I might have killed
Astra.
another husband.
Now, this makes partying look bad. Still, don't let it sway you. You're responsible.
I'm so responsible, electrochemistry.
2 empty
Don't even
bottles
try
of
it,
vodka
electrochemistry.
and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
But trash drugs.
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell, but the trash drugs.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Hello, are you alive?
A man lies on the boardwalk.
No, we killed the
His limbs
husband!
bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle.
No!
Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits in his crimped hand. A chewing gum wrapper.
No! No, the husband! The husband!
Half of his body has slipped between
No,
cracked
the hardworking
boardwalk,
husband.
starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken.
Man, and that was the
contorted
husband to the
like a
really nice
sad
lady who was super nice even though he annoyed the ever-living shit out of her.
The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old
No.
corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on.
Lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job.
Not the working
Steal
class
yourself.
husband.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Alright, let's go down the list.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
Man, died enjoying a kebab.
The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no. This sounds
The
terribly
working class
familiar.
husband. Search his pockets.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Man. Man. Study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk
Man.
and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine, or 1.5 of spirits.
Man. Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome
No.
with the awful surprise of it all.
Yeah, the thoughts in our head are kicking ass at this case. Shout out to the thoughts in our head.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head
Our only
rests.
brain
The
cells.
floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Alright, down the list.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
Man, we need to set up like a husband protection agency.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just the one at the back of his head.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Alright, let's step on the floorboards and try not to also end up like him.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something
All right,
cracks
let's-
beneath your feet.
Let's not touch the floorboards anymore. Examine the bottle.
A 0.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us.
It looks at the other 2 bottles near the coin-operated viewer, and then at your yellow plastic bag. What, Kim? What is it?
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
True. It feels
Yeah, it's kind of
disrespectful.
disrespectful. Anyway, the chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Looking.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too.
Ah, yes, the nice stench of death.
Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol.
Oh, and he was
before
about to
going
go home.
The worst thing is,
He was about to go home and be a husband.
I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Man, he was gonna go home to her.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
The curse of being a husband. Well, I mean, we know who this man is, but...
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south the way you came.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't
Yo,
deceive yourself. You know who this is.
man. It's the working class woman's missing husband, dead on the boardwalk.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
I assume, well, she did mention the leather jacket quite a bit. Man, leather jacket, it matches her description perfectly.
The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
Man, not the husbands. What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Fuck this boardwalk. Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Yeah, in order to live, they can't go past boyfriend. They can only be boyfriend, no husband.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
He smiles sourly. You think he was drunk?
Oh yes.
Lieutenant nods. I don't think it's alcohol poisoning. What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
At least it was quick. What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the parks.
I don't think it's related to the lynching, but we'll ask it anyway.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Man.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Take the case. We know the answer already. Right, we know the solution. Let's finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Exactly. He doesn't want us to go missing. And we also don't want Kim to go missing because we're husbands. Alright, let's examine the library card.
A police badge on which
Oh,
you
that's our
see the
badge.
photo
Never
of a
mind.
man.
That's not the library card. That is not the library card. Right out from the fridge. This is what we
The
want.
library card
There we go.
is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mijon, expires July 53.
Alright, good look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books
Yup.
written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned.
Just like his wife.
Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Alright, look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211.
I mean, we don't need to
Or visit
call.
us
We
at
already
Monroe
know the
Street,
solution.
78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Méjean.
No, we already know the answer.
Good idea. There was plenty of information here to go.
No, we don't need. We already know. We already know. Man. Man. Well, we could still find the other husband. We can still find the other husband alive. Right? We're like bad at keeping husbands alive, but maybe, just maybe, we can find the other husband. Right, we're going 1 for 3 in terms of husband aliveness. Right? But maybe we'll find one husband alive.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of
It's
grime.
not very good
They must have
odds.
been like this for 40 years.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know,
He takes his glasses off.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Poor kid.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well.
Poor Kim.
It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Can you still shoot though?
Well enough.
I had a
actually.
husband once.
It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my
He
shooting
died.
courses 7 out of 10.
Oh, is this just giving us like a bird's eye? Did I break it? Did I break it? What is happening? Oh. Okay, we're okay. We're okay, we're fine. I don't know what was happening. Maybe we're seeing Kim view. Kim view is too powerful.
And Mikhail noticed the windows.
Kim view is too
Especially
strong.
with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here.
He does.
Very rich in hypertext.
He's one husband I do not trust.
Nice to meet you.
The lieutenant nods. You and Kim know each other.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hands on the boy's shoulders. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm. Is a worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite
Yeah, I don't
tricky,
like this
but
guy.
He wanted to play
Bad
this
husband.
Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio
Man, I don't
shows.
trust those radio hosts.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
Why? Yeah. As Spirit decor. Why? Why? You know, I don't feel guilty about asking him for money. Can you give me
I
money?
do have some money, yes, but that's not.
Can you
what's
give
really
me
important
money?
here.
I don't give a shit about you. Can you give me money?
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling.
Could I have some of that unimportant money then?
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general terms.
He looks uncomfortable. Good. His left hand squeezing his son's shoulder.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on.
Can you
such
give me your
expeditions.
money?
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
I don't care if I'm not flirting with him. What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes. Springtime sun warming his. No! Why? Why? No, this is not husband. This is not husband material. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges,
Or more like
mostly,
Alabama.
was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Wait, what's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
Why are these, like, descriptions making him sound handsome? This is weird. He smiles brightly, laugh lines around his eyes.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Mea Culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of this field electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
Can I steal your shit and sell it? He adjusts his suit jacket.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
Alright, sorry dude, but I don't really care. Very interesting, let's get back to this later.
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they
Yeah,
developed
sorry, buddy.
prototypes for,
I'm not gonna ask if you work out either, I'm just gonna go.
No, thanks to you for having me endless on the
I'm just
Kyle
gonna
here to pick your
leave.
brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Alright, see ya. I wish I could have taken your money. More money! We can afford the room for tonight. Another power box. Locked. And we can't get through. We can afford the room for the night. Oh, good shit. Good shit. We can afford to sleep. Because I don't want Kim to spend more money on us. I already felt guilty he had to sell his, like, his fancy hubcaps. Alright, have we explored pretty much this area? Yeah, because we were too poor. We were too poor and he sold his hubcaps. No, I don't want to talk to. I want to thought. Okay, there we go. He's so sweet. One could say he's even too sweet. Money. Oh, we're gonna be able to sleep tonight. Is there? What's in
Heavy wooden
here?
doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Open,
Nothing
let me
happens,
in.
Only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
Let me in.
I don't think that's going to work.
All right, what about the padlock?
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Kim, can we use your gun to shoot the lock open like in every video game?
It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
All right, what about the carpentry?
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run your hand over a beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old too, cut and carved many centuries ago.
Man, do you think the only reason we're good at being a detective is that we have voices in our head? Because I don't think our normal thoughts are that intelligent.
You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Like, there's a clear difference between between someone like Saga Anderson and Alan Wake, who has like a whole mind palace and a conspiracy board, right? Who actually solves shit herself, and then our boy over here who has voices in his head that tells him the answer. Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
That's a lot for a no, Kim. What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency?
For Revachol ZOC, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
The subtle sass. Being like, you should know this. What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Hello, fellow kids. Hello, fellow youths. Alright, 97. 97.
There's
yeah.
nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Put the sticker on your ledger, right on the cover.
Voila. Looks very modern.
Fuck yeah. We're so modern.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently. And
Kim, look
is
at our fancy
unprofessional,
notebook. It
to
has
say
a
the
fun
least.
little sticker on it.
Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Fuck yeah. This is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
Alright, let's see if we can sneak in the back through some delinquency. Through some sneaky little delinquency. With our boombox. Alright, he said east up here.
An old door, worn by elements, guards
Oof.
the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long
Oof.
while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Use the service what?
Probably something that is no longer there.
The lieutenant looks at the hunching concrete toad in front of him. 3%! God damn it, Moobot. I mean, Automod. Automod. Automod, how many times do I have to tell you that military is an allowed word? People are allowed to say military. People are allowed to say military. Automod, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door.
Listen, I'll take
All
that
your
free
weight.
Healy though.
It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
I'll take that free Healy. I needed that. The door's shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into like everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
But Kim, I want to open door. But Kim, door.
Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
He looks at the door with a rueful smile. What is this thing anyway? Oh, do we already? Yeah, alright. Alright, you know what? Let's just open the building. Money! We can afford things and then some. Yeah, let's just break in. You know I have the memory of a goldfish, right? Let's break in. We need our thing. You.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The
All right.
rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock.
All
Curiously
right.
drilled.
Open up.
A minute
Fuck.
or so of mauling away at the lock has
Fuck.
led to no success. The pry bar in your hand is giving you zero mechanical advantage.
Fuck. You could give me a hand, you know.
I'm not as sturdy as you are. I have even less leverage.
He doesn't even try to sound
The
convincing.
doors remain unchanged, closed with a padlock.
Alright. Let's put back on our bag. Oh, and our boombox. There we go. Alright, looks like we actually have to look around the correct way. Lame. Unfortunately, we couldn't break in the old-fashioned way. Alright, so he said, like, up and east, I think. We heard the noise. That we can apply a little bit of sneaking force to. But man, we've been so productive. We've solved so many crimes. Unfortunately, a lot of dead husband. But you know, could be worse. We still have one husband we can maybe still save. Alright, what is it? Thought. Campfire. Control box. And we can't climb the ladder or else we'll have a broken leg. Man, this area is huge. Alright, he did say, like, east. Can we do a little bit of sneak? No. Wait, can we big zoom out? Big zoom out because we all know the map is not very useful. But I mean, we do have our funky fresh beats. So So at the end, we're doing pretty well with our funky fresh beats. Alright, let's see if we can find our way back to the main area. If I don't get hopelessly lost trying to get there. Because I think I remember we cut through some area. Yeah, because we came down here to have depression. And then over here was the bad husband. And we don't want to talk to the annoying husband. You know what, while I take a sip of water, we'll let them walk us over there. We'll let Kim lead the way because I trust him more with directions. Show us the way, Kim. Show us the way. See, look at Kim. He's very good at directions. He's so good at directions. Watch this box be nothing. What's in the box, Kim? Money and a shirt. Alright, that was worth. That was worth. That was worth money and a shirt. Thank you, Kim. We can always count on you, Kim. Alright, how the heck do we get back? I mean, we could turn into husband material, but I'm much more interested in wearing the outfit that slays. I'm much more interested in wearing the slaying outfit. Alright, so we checked out that door. And then we can't cross. How do we get Kim? Kim, lead us back to the body, please. Kim. Kim, take us where we need to go, Kim. Here, we'll zoom in on. Alright, we can't zoom in on Kim's strut while we're walking. Thank you, Kim. That's why Kim, that's why we love Kim. That's why he's our husband. That's why he's our favorite husband. So he has to stay alive. Because he's our favorite husband. And look at that husband strut. Oh, look at him. He knows where he's going. With his husband strut. Show us the way. Oh, it was over there the whole time. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Oh, but that still doesn't help us leave, though. That still doesn't help us get back to the starting area of this area. Well, hold on. They said that there was a fast travel, right? Can we just fast travel? How do we fast travel? How do we fast travel? Maybe it's another tab. That's our thought tab, our level up tab. Our beautiful outfit tab. Oh, I love how it has little stats on the right-hand side. I just noticed. So we're a 3 superstar cop, a 13 starry cop. We're mostly communist. We're at level 6 communist. And we've killed 3 people. Alright, how the hecky do we do a little bit of fast traveling? How do we leave? Same. I mean, we are the last communist. We are the very last communist. Alright, I'm gonna look up how to fast travel. There was a thing that showed up how to fast travel, so I'm gonna look up how to do it right now. Alright, let's do this. Disco Elysium. How to fast travel. Okay, so it says to just open the map and find a place. Oh! We did it! Here, let's bring bartender man his bird. Hello, I have a bird and some beets.
Can I help you?
I found a bird.
What is this thing?
The man takes the stuffed bird. It's no biggie, I just thought it would kind of look nice on the wall. I'm a good cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess.
Fuck yeah, bird.
So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna
Can I have
go
a discount?
People just don't know how to accept gifts.
Can I have a discount?
Taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Is that a little bit of sass from you, Kim? Is that a little bit sass? Alright, we'll
20 real.
We'll pay.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20
Oh,
real.
that's so expensive. Oh, that's so expensive. Man. That's so expensive. Hi, I found your... Oh, she might not be here until night. Or like later in the day. So we'll have to come back. Let's see, what else? Alright, then we need to find the cryptozoologist. Oh, we found the armor piece. Right, is that in our inventory? Maybe I have to examine it. It's a photo of tattoos. Fractured bullet. Library card. Yeah, we have it. Guess we need to find more. Potentially. And we still need to find the karaoke disc as well. Let's head back. Actually, we might as well, while we're here, we might as well see if we can be authoritative enough for Titus. Hello, I'm here to be very full of authority. I know I look silly.
What is it?
But oof. 8%. Is there any way I can increase those odds? Maybe I'll look a little bit less silly for 2 seconds. Is there anything that'll make me look like I know what I'm doing? Composure. Alright, that's not authority. Suggestion. Moralist pants. No. The answer to that is no. So we'll just have to keep buffing stats into authority. We're not authoritative enough. We're still so sad, little meow meow. Right, the saddest little meow meow. The saddest little meow meow sorry cop to ever sad meow meow sorry cop. Do you have anything new?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I found the badge!
I love you did.
We found the badge! She inspects the piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right.
Fast, observantly.
We found our
Like
badge!
an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
I'm not very highly qualified, though. I apologize.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Frater?
I guess we'll go down the list. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much does the Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet,
But I showed you my
can
bet.
tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Can I have some of that? I'm now very poor because I spent my last cash money on a hostel.
$1 billion?
Encyclopedia is like, what the fuck is a billion? What exactly is a billion?
It's a number, officer. A big one.
I imagine Kim's just looking at us very disappointed. What is it made of?
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
Wow.
20 billion is a large number.
Wow.
But the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
A wave hits the sloop. She grasps at the mainstay for balance.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
So where do they get all of these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and
Same.
Insulindian
She's like, it's just a big number, you big silly idiot.
When pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What is just a huge billion system? What with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
So we know 8%, but we can't understand billions. 8% of all cargo in the world, that is quite the endeavor indeed.
There are no minor cogs in the system.
Oh, we got a thought.
Each terminal must
We
be
got a
accounted
thought.
for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system
I think
means
this thought is too
thousands
smart
lose
for
their
us, though.
jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
I think this is too smart a thought.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
But what if I want to know the trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay this octopus that I think is real, even though she's just making a metaphor.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
No, I wanted to slay the octopus. What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
The fucking bastard. I don't want to talk to him again. You mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. How are the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Oh, that's... That's a contradiction, is what I was trying to think of, but my brain was buffering. He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Alright, down the list. What do you think what happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Man, these thoughts are too big brain for my small brain. We don't want to be anti-communist because we were the last communist. You know, I don't know what to think.
Fortunately, they explained it.
Our brain
Every
too
time
small.
The Wild Pines
Brain
group
too
makes
small.
a decision about anything, it needs the
We didn't even know
signature
what a
of
billion
each of the
was 5 minutes
2,200
ago.
workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Eat the rich.
That may well be, It's not
Eat
up
the
to me to
rich.
decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags, a disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
Are we getting information finally? Now that she has said a lot of words.
I first heard it from the boyar at the
We're getting
gates,
more
the
information.
one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Oh, that's what's his name.
This checks out.
That's what's his name. I forget his name, but I know who she's talking about. The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrog, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
We'll just let her continue. She likes the sound of her own voice.
Yes, they were organized by Wild
She likes the sound of her own voice, clearly.
And drove them over. This is standard practice. The
Alright, we'll
company
go
reserves
talk
the
to
right to man its
what's his
stations.
face. So call me maybe if you're thinking of the, hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me maybe. It does sound the same though. So what do you think of Everett?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastic.
Listen, we don't get sarcasm.
I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have
We don't
blood.
understand sarcasm.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Hand-eye coordination, we're not stabbing anyone, alright? That's Everard,
He is
alright.
the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living.
Say-
If there is anyone more venal,
She's
more
not very good at
irredeemably nepotistic,
sarcasm.
then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office,
That's
they've embezzled
scummy.
God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself?
The Thy-Vods Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you, as if any of those words have been registering in my brain these past 5 minutes.
And your opinion, detective?
I don't
if I
have.
may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see.
Yes, you
Would
are.
you say the Thy-Vods Union is...
Yes, you are. You are very talkative, ma'am. I'm just a guy who's gay, alright, and who slays, and is gay and slays, and wants a husband, alright? I don't got...
Of course, officer.
I don't care about your opinion. Alright. You said something happened in the election.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman. The
I mean,
previous
I'll
forewoman
take
of
the
union.
experience points, because I need
Disappeared.
to eventually punch Titus in the face.
Disappeared?
Is there someone missing who is not a husband?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections...
Listen, there's
my
more
daughter
hope if
phoned
it isn't
in
a
and said she
husband who's
wasn't running
missing,
anymore,
alright?
or coming to work.
My
Ever.
husband is
End of
one
story.
potentially alive, two definitely dead.
This forewoman, her name?
This forewoman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the union's files.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me.
I would
The
like to
Wild
solve a
Times
case.
suspected foul play.
So you
But what could
stop
they do?
conversing
it was
with
a
me.
union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help?
Oh, more. I've talked to Everard.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
I sat on his chair and it hurt.
Finally, time to choose sides.
His chair hurt so much I almost died. Is that an option? Is the option his chair hurt so much I almost passed out and died horribly? That should be an option. Well, I guess the most obvious one is I didn't because his chair hurt. He's not beautiful. He's not a hero because his chair hurt. He's not reasonable because his chair hurt. I didn't.
Oh, come on now.
I did it.
He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years?
I did it.
Or wait.
Chair hurty.
Actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, verm-like corruption.
The way you say
Reaching into the
verm
bowels
is
of the
pretty
earth.
fun, though. She looks at the ground and nods.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself.
Verm.
However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's
Of course
take?
she likes gossiping.
It's only
She's kept me
natural.
here for like 10
It
minutes.
would only be gossip.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Thank you, electrochemistry. Great take. Oh yeah, the gun situation. Maybe I should talk to him again. Maybe he's found my gun. It has been like a day. He's helping me find my gun.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
I understood that sarcasm.
The lieutenant looks at you.
Oh no,
and
Kim's
you can
mad.
swear his jaw muscle
Oh
is
no,
trembling.
Kim mad.
He's able to contain the
Oh
anger
no,
and
Kim
surprise.
mad. Oh no, Kim mad.
When I said be wacky, I didn't
Oh no,
mean
Kim
wildly,
mad.
grossly irresponsible and damaging to the RCM.
Oh
And
no.
conventional police officers
Oh no,
sometimes lose
Kim
their
mad.
brains. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reactions. It's all part of.
Oh no, Kim. I'm
Incredible.
sorry. I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry I have to
Simply
pull up with my
incredible.
bullshit.
And
Do
how
you
is
still
it
love
going?
me?
Has this detecting produced a gun?
I don't want to repeat that. That's kind of weird. I mean, how do we make Kim less mad at us? I think if we repeat it, we just sound crazy. I feel like this one. It's almost because I feel like if we lean into it hard enough, maybe she'll think it's like a euphemism for something. Mr. Everard says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now.
Yeah, so we should check
Unless,
back
of
on
course,
him
he's
and find our
lying
gun.
to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
Perhaps he is.
Well, He asked me to open a door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, I mean like a real door to someone's real house.
Oh my. A real door.
The lieutenant does not say anything.
Oh,
but
he's...
you hear
Oh.
the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
Oh, it was nothing.
Of course.
It was
the
nothing.
RCM
It was
has the right to
nothing.
inspect any premises.
It was nothing.
How else would you catch the bad guys? The
It was
information
nothing.
useful, I hope.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. And it was not for nothing.
He turns to you.
This seems serious.
Oh no, I'm not very good at that.
I advise you to be very selective
Oh,
with
no.
what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, what's this is too much. This is also too much. This is also too much. Right? Cuz she's a big gossiper. Right? She'll spread whatever we say to the ends of the fucking earth if we let her. You know what? We're just gonna shut up.
Naturally, Detective. There are
Yeah,
lighter
we're just gonna
topics to
shut up.
gossip about.
All right, we're done.
Of course, Detective.
We're just gonna
Should
shut up.
something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat.
No.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
All right. A day's passed, so we can try these. Come on!
It
Fuck.
remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality.
Come on!
What is
Yeah.
all of this? The scent, the sound,
I'll take it.
the air.
What world is this?
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
She concludes.
There is a term of endearment they coined for it, in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Title drop. We've heard disco, but this is the first time we've heard Elysium. Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment. Title drop.
It does. There are those
Title
who would call
drop.
it hell.
What is
A
hell?
term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
Alright, I think we're good.
Let's. I am, after all, bourgeois and female. Hardly the perfect ambassador for the world.
I think I'm good talking to you.
Glad to have been of assistance.
I think I'm good for now. I think I'm
What's
good for
this?
now. Oh, hi,
We're
empathy.
getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge
Fuck
of
yeah, serotonin.
But something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Fuck yeah, Kingdom of Conscience. We'll first ask what it is, though.
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances.
We're
In
so
all
good
of
at
human
thought.
history, It's only been achieved a handful of times.
This is an honorable goal.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
History's greatest catastrophes.
We're the
have been brought
empathetic,
about
sad
by
meow
people trying to
meow,
make the world a better
hobo,
place
slutty,
too
sorry cop.
quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
What about the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the kingdom of conscience. Your children may not. Even
Oh, we're
your
not having
grandchildren
children.
might
I'm
not.
sorry, empathy.
But that's no excuse not to keep working.
Sorry, empathy, but we are not having children.
What sang-froid?
Composure is like, empathy, get off your high ass.
What benevolence?
Volition is like, that's pretty cool.
What a fucking joke.
Electrochemistry is also like, what the fuck? What is the kingdom of conscience really about doing things or just preserving the status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
Is there a maybe? I mean, sometimes shit has to change, I suppose.
Then you've never lived through real chaos.
That's true. I'm very sheltered.
Sometimes, in the face of great disaster, defending the status quo is
Haven't
progress.
gone to war, haven't fought like real battles. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude who has a 9-to-5 job. Okay, well, what is the kingdom of conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe, partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The kingdom of conscience is post-capitalist, post-national.
Communist?
It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Even post-sexual. Fuck yeah.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Alright, let's get there eventually.
That's right.
Thought.
Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Thought. Alright, a lot of these are very close. So I think we'll hold off on thought for a while. We'll hold off on thought for a bit. Alright, let's go to Kim's car. Even though we know the answer to the missing husband. I think Kim still wants us to go through the motions like the good copy is. Like the good detective we all know and love. Kim. Thought? Oh, I missed the thought. Oh well, let's use the car. We were too slow for thought.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Was it the radio?
57, how may I assist you?
Oh, Jamrock Library.
Hold on, officer.
There we go.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
Luckily, he can't see me in my beautiful outfit. I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Mejan, a reader.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver. Ah yes, the AOL dial-up noise.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall, lit by orange desk lamps far away from the noise outside. A middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
You know, yeah, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B.
Oh, so now I go to her
number
apartment.
20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
Alright, number 20.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Sunday friend? Do you have any more information on Billy Majon?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
You hear someone answer from afar.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
So Billy Majon, yeah, we know this, but we'll still go over it.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later, on the lookout.
Can you describe to me what the husband looked like?
Marie!
Marie! A moment passes.
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second.
Just put Marie on the phone. The librarian turns away from the phone again and relays the question.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Damn it, Marie. Alright, we're good.
Happy we could help.
Nice.
Goodbye, officer.
The librarian hangs up and the call gets redirected back to the station.
Anything else you need from me?
Is there any more dialogue?
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I found my gun, asshole.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer?
No, electrochemistry. No, we're not telling them about my gun.
Roger that, 10-10, over and
We're
out.
not. No, we're Alright.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled.
We're
It's
not
in
letting
a
them be
large
rude to us
orange
again.
sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
I love how Kim sometimes talks to us like a child. Like, no, don't touch that. Alright, let's go to the apartments. And go tell our poor woman that, husband dead. But yeah, I love Kim and Harry's relationship so much. They really are just a bunch of dorks. Alright, let's go see our Sunday friend. Our favorite thought.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram.
Are we
framed with a
communisming?
wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism.
We communisming?
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
We communisming? But what does it invoke in me?
Gone.
Ooh!
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the
Pain.
scribblings of impoverished students
Pain
remain in
is the
dirty
answer to
hallways.
that. Ouch. The answer to that is ouch. Big ouch. All right, let's go see Sunday friend. Hello,
This
your
door is
husband.
made of metal and appears to be reinforced. No one.
Let's go. There's nothing to.
Oh, right. All right, I guess this wasn't the apartment. Also, thank you, Ava. Where is the time going? He was vibing. Like he does. Attractively. Alright, let's see if we can find the apartment. Oh no, this is the spooky area. Alright, where is your apartment? Let me check our note. Alright, apartment 20. Oh, and then there's new logic challenges. There's a bunch of challenges that we can try that are available today. That we might as well give it a shot as well. Hello, I'd like to report a dead husband. Door lock. Hello, I would like to report a husband. Alright, there's no one in there. There's no one in there. I would like to report husband. Yeah, so that's 28. Up there. Maybe that door that we couldn't open earlier? Hello, I'd like to report...
The number reads
Here we go.
20.
Hello, I'd like to report a husband.
Something smells good. Soup alongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we... Well, we know what to expect, but I don't know if they should trust me with delivering a news about a dead husband.
You're right. Let's talk this through.
Looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
I think Kim is more tactful than us.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do I? Yeah, do you have any advice on how to tell her he's...
Dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Alright.
The lieutenant motions
All
towards
right.
the door.
Be smooth. Be nice. Don't call yourself a fuck up a two, and I think we'll be okay.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls from out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Majohn's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
No, it's okay. We just want to tell you that your husband is not
Come in. The door is open.
here. All right. Hello. Before I talk to you, I'd like to look at your things. Oh, so there's a child? That's a cute clock, though. Alright, hold on. I'm looking at your stuff and having many thoughts. Oh, so the same brand of cigarettes. Humanitarian aid. Macaronis! Leftovers. Buckwheat and onions. Windows covered in newspaper. Alright, let's do this.
From the bookstand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
Oh, she smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly.
Oh,
I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy
Oh,
cleaning
no.
them in his handkerchief. For now, you're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor?
We're
my
gonna
husband?
we're gonna try to be gentle.
Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station
Oh
if that's
no.
what.
She stops. Her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How bad is it?
Oh no. Alright.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Alright. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Majan, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Oh no.
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Oh no. Your husband, Victor Majan, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. You were so nice to me.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
I feel like we should just be honest with her. I feel like this... I feel like we should just be honest.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the coal. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Yeah, maybe 2 days is a little bit too specific. It couldn't have been long.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
Listen, as much as I love Kim's handkerchief, we need to give it to her.
Yes, thank you.
She smiles a small, terrified smile, then wipes away her tears. She looks disorientated.
Is there anyone we
Disoriented.
could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
It burns like acid.
Ouch.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Empathy, thank you. Empathy voice in my head, thank you so much. No, take a day, recover. They'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank
Shout
you.
out to the voices in my head carrying me through the... She nods with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly
Yeah.
to arrange the funeral. Here's his number. in case you
Listen,
want to
these are
contact
our
him.
sick emotional beats, right? Not only are they sick jams, they also deliver sick emotional therapy. He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her, leave the room. Kim!
You did well.
I think that's shading. I think it's supposed to be shading. It'd be very concerning. It would be very concerning if he just walked around with blood on his face all day. It has to be shading. Because he's got like, his clothes are red. He's got like a red theme kind of going on. So I guess it makes sense that his skin is shaded red. What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
Man, I really hope Kim... Yeah, you know, it's a birthmark. It's a birthmark is the most sane answer. It being a birthmark is the most sane answer. Because I'd be very concerned if it was blood on his face. What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Well, we lost 2 husbands, but we can still save 1 husband. We have 1 husband left that we can still save, maybe. Right, this is closed then.
Let's go.
Alright, nice. Alright, we have 1 husband. We need to find 1 more husband, so let's do a little bit of... I think we've done everything here that we need to do. So, let's travel. I guess there's a few more, like, things we can try. There's the map wall. We know where that is. Except we don't want to do this one though, because that's asking her out on a date and that's kind of rude. So yeah, we can. I have like 15 minutes left before I should probably go to bed. Let's see if we can roll some good dice rolls. Let's see if we can make the dice. Oh, thought?
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
What's with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
There's something we should do about these.
No, we are not constructors and renovators. And these bullet holes do not warrant an investigation.
Alright.
The lieutenant nods.
Alright, we're good. Alright, was this it?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh, we might need to actually put skill points in order to do some of these checks. So how about instead we head... How do I fast travel again? We're able to fast travel successfully. How do we do that again? I was able to figure it out. I know I pressed some button. Brain broke from all the words. Let me reopen the Google tab. Brain broke. Okay, it just says we're able to figure it out. Do we maybe we have to go to the area to fast travel? Like, be in an area that's fast travelable to be able to fast travel to the other area that's also fast travelable. And then it'll let me. Nope. Please. Can I... Please. Please let me fast travel. Oh god, how in the world do we fast travel? Well, I guess we can walk, but... Alright, so you do have to be by a point where you can do the fast travel, but it's not in the Whirling Rags, it's outside the Whirling Rags. There we go. Alright, let's head here. Thank goodness for Reddit. Alright, have we talked to you? Thank goodness for Reddit giving me the solutions. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Then how does she know you're here?
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh no, we're not gonna be rude. What he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble, we take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
She points to the building behind her.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
At least we slay while delivering bad omens.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I'm considered an ill omen. Why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why? I'm slaying.
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage.
Oh, well, I crashed my car in the lake.
My kids
So.
are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others.
Yeah, I kind of drove my car into a lake, so it's parked, all right.
Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Or can someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Her soapy thumbs point to the building behind her. Oh, so this is the free option, I assume, if I can't afford my room. And Kim already paid for it that one night. How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Yeah, there's this fucking guy, Gart, the bastard, who makes me give him money every night just so that I don't die out in the cold.
That's exactly how they get ya.
Fucking Gart.
That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
Why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do.
Man, I shouldn't have paid him
The house is
then.
long empty now. I live in the small
I shouldn't
site
have paid him
attached.
20 buckaroonies.
It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
You got yourself a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
A key appears from under her apron. She hands it to you.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Love you too, Kim.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
But that's cute though. I mean, it makes sense because the room is full of like drugs. Well, not anymore because we use them. But I mean, it's full of bad memories of drugs. What's in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
I mean, I'm still gonna stay at the Whirling Rags tonight because I already paid the fucker $20 But tomorrow night I'm gonna stay in the shack. There's got to be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the drunks.
Yeah, we found
Not a
a dead
sight,
husband
but there's
there.
little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
I met Lillian and the kids already.
Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it
I mean, we
wasn't
saw a
for her and
drunk,
the
but
kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life.
he wasn't alive. I haven't seen any drunks yet, though.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here, for you, no officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes.
Oh, fuck
It's
yeah.
not hard to
Secret
find.
money.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here?
That's very
They
true. It's
built
very
it
empty.
300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
We're not gonna accuse her. We've already been rude enough to a lot of women. We've already annoyed too many women. What else is down on the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed.
We'd want to go to a fish market here.
No one. That's why it's closed.
You know, that's fair.
It was once a bustling place.
I don't know what I
was
expected.
Young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
That's it? There's got to be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans?
No, I don't have
If
money
you want a
for real
development
estate.
opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
Nothing is impossible, surely.
And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
She drops the bar of soap in the bucket with a splash. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one.
Just the old
an
washerwoman.
washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie.
See, her husband could be still alive.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant Double Yefrader Harriet Dubois.
Quite a
That's a
handle you
mouthful.
got there. So many titles.
It's a
One
mouthful.
of them, double.
She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honored chief and so on.
Alright, see ya. Our fancy name is a mouthful.
The door has seen better days. The layer
We have a
of paint
key?
has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy.
Oh,
to
this is our
settle to a
house.
New living arrangement.
I was like,
But
we
just
we
so
have a
you know,
key. I forgot that we acquired a shack.
After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the
I
night.
forgot that we
We'll meet
acquired
in
a
front of the shack
house.
in the morning.
I was like, ooh, this door's
Key
open. That's
turns
new.
With a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Clearly, me and Harriet Dubois have the same amount of brain cells. Alright, but we don't need to go in there for now. But there is money. Alright, so that's our shack house if we need it. That's our thought. Those are the kids. Are you husbands? Are you husbands?
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
He spreads his arms as if he was wanting to embrace you. What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very
Oh,
cheap. I've got
Jesus.
Pilsner, great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by
300?
speed, I mean amphetamine.
Yeah, why is the bottle of spirit so damn expensive?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
No one can buy spirits for 300 real. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy, actually?
He grins, then bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of his Pilsner and stares at you intently.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is it?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was crazy earlier?
This guy.
He says and shakes his index finger at you.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Alright, let's put on our slaying charm. Where'd you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That sounds dangerous.
It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to
That's a
remove the damn
steal.
thing. But I came out on top after all.
That's a steal. It costs $20 just to stay at a hostel. Okay, how?
The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high
Oh,
school
so he stole
biology.
it.
I know what doctors use to preserve dead fingers.
Is that embalmment fluid?
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the
Did he
back
just
room.
steal
Threw the
embalmment
snakes
fluid?
out And voila! What's left is this beautiful.
I don't think you should drink that. That's embalmment fluid.
Almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real. If you want it.
I kind of want it.
Don't say it.
I think it'll prove useful. Yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal with
I
a
mean, I
lifetime.
can't.
Well done. You got it.
I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know what it does. And we have a shack, right? We have a shack if we need money. We don't need to pay the asshole Garrett anymore. So we'll buy it.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
I'll buy it. Quite the business venture you've set up here.
Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck.
I'm
And
glad he
I made
forgot his
mine real
price
good.
on his
Got my
embalmment
hands on
fluid.
3 bottles of liquor ex-squeeze. Sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
He spreads his arms and smiles a crooked, toothless smile. You know what? Good job, buddy. Good job.
Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? You want to buy something? Let's keep it moving.
Amphetamine.
Aye, by amphetamine, I mean speed.
We're just repeating the question. We got it.
Good, my man. Now, what can I offer you?
All right,
In the
see ya.
civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come
No, I
back
only have 95 cents. Thought?
Wow, you work hard.
Thank you. I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Fuck yeah, I did not skip leg day.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Yeah, I ride. A little.
A little? You
A
make
little.
money. You got gills.
No, I just find
those black
money and
papers with the
floor
faces
drugs
of
on the
innocents
floor.
on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas.
No, I just find change on the ground.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
Oh, we still need to talk to that Manana guy again. I forgot about that. And we'll do it next time. I guess we've made some guilds.
Sure. And has it been easy?
Maybe.
Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7.
Savior Fair,
ride
you've
or die. Now, ask yourself,
a lot of faith in me. I do not.
are you rich?
No, I have
That's
95
right. You
cents.
work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still
I
practically
am a
a
hobo.
Why is that?
Fucking taxes, man. But also the Gart guy is riding my ass. Fucking Gart. I gave Gart a whole new taxidermied bird, and he still didn't give me a
The
discount.
Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head.
Fucking taxes.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's
Fucking
got his
taxes,
jam-covered
man.
sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze.
Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One
So
tax
many
that doesn't even have a name.
taxes.
Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here, total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
Is that why I only have 95 cents? Or is it because I spent all my money on a hostel and embalmment fluid? No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now, and a communist, and conscience kingdom man.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Thank you, Thought. Thank you, Thought. What? What is this quest? What? What is this quest? What? Also, let's see our new thought. To half-light. -2 empathy. Uncap for endurance. Oh, so this is why I healed. When I failed. All intellect. -1 authority. And then shivers. Oh shit, you're right. I also kind of want to drink this. But that sounds like a bad idea. I'm not sure if I want to drink the embalmment fluid. We'll wait till next time to drink the embalmment fluid. Oh, and then one of these two has to be husband. One of these two has to be husband. Kim, do you want me to drink the embalmment fluid?
What about me?
I already
Good.
went through.
Let's change this. What do you want to know? Good.
Kim, I might drink some embalmment fluid. I apologize in advance. Oh, money! Nice. No, now I have $1.69. Nice. Alright. Yeah, we are making bank, and we got a steal. Embalmment fluid went down from 300 buckaroonies to just 3. We are making bank. Yeah, so I guess we just ignored this whole area earlier. So then we have to explore more of it later. Yeah, there's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Or however that Smash Mouth song goes. Alright, so we need to figure out what this means. We need to find husband. We found an armor piece. We're an all-star. Get your game on. We need to do the authority thing. Find the trash, the tattoo, secret passage, sad song, and we need to break into that one place. So much to do. Let's save. Alright, and we'll see if any of these 3 guys are husbands next time. Well, we know you aren't husband, but maybe your husband and maybe your husband. We'll have to see which... It'll be a cliffhanger on which of these 2 guys may be husband. We'll find out tomorrow which is husband. If any. If any. Let's head back to the main menu. And we found a bug by going through Kim Vision, so that was pretty fun as well. Oh, good shit. Good shit, we're really in it now. Oh, we're really in it now. Oh, big stretch. Because we gotta find husband. We gotta at least have one